Hello there, and thank you ever so much for your inquiry. Here is the beautiful Ford Transit Courier in question. As stated, the purpose of this video is to be as scrupulous as possible to note condition before we commit to a purchase or travel. Looking across the windscreen here, we've got no previous repairs, no current damage that would warrant a repair. Everything nice and tidy. Working our way down the A-pillar onto our bonnet here, we're looking for things like stone chips, anything we need to be aware of. I've got an extremely minor one just here. An extremely minor one just here, but just to note the position on the vehicle. Tricky to see from afar, but they are apparent, so we just make you aware of them. We will touch these in for you and get a little bit of paint in there just to stop them from travelling in any way, shape or form. But other than that, our bonnet is free from any damage, looking nice and tidy. As we get down to the front headlights on the driver's side, all intact. We've got no moisture, no cracks or damage, and same again with our front grille. Everything looking lovely and tidy. And same again with the passenger side light cluster there, all intact, no damage to note. And as we make our way down to the front of the bumper here, our kidney grills with spotlights and parking sensors are all intact. Our lower valance splitter, including the forward sister sender. We've got a little bit of a stripe mark there, nothing major, it's not broken or anything. It just looks like when someone's cleaned it, they may have rubbed it slightly. Parking sensors are all intact, looking across there. Working our way up through the kidney grille on the driver's side, all nice and tidy, no major damage to note. And then as we work our way over the arches there, everything looking good. We've got no scuffs or stripe marks, no moisture in the indicators. Tyres look almost new, but if they were advised on the MOT, we would cover that as part of our no advisory MOT. Working our way around to the driver's wing mirror here, all intact, glasses there. Same again with the plastic housing, no scuff marks, cracks or damage. And then working our way across the driver's door once again, no dints to note or stripe marks, everything looking nice and tidy. So we look for things across the ring scratch area. I've got a tiny one touching to do there and a bit of clay barring to do just here. That will rub off. We've got no ring scratches within the handle itself. And then working down the side of the vehicle there, no major dints, damage or stripe marks. Everything looking nice and tidy. That's the rear arch there. That just needs a clay bar. It's just where they've had the business logo on the previous usage. Same again, tyres look nice. However, if there's anything advised, we'll get them covered. One thing I have noted as we work down the back here, light clusters are all intact, no damage to note. Across the rear bumper, there was a slight dimple on it. I have just spoke to the body shop. They're going to get that and retexture it, so that will fade. We won't see any of that. But I'm just being an open and honest. It could have been done and covered, but it's what we do. We're quite transparent here. It's what makes us different to everybody else. But just to show you the position on the vehicle, extremely tricky to see from afar. It was hard for me to see, to be honest with you. But that will be repaired as part of the purchase and retextured. Working across our rear doors here, lights all intact, no damage on there. We've got no dints or scrapes, everything looking nice and tidy. Same again with the original badging, almost looking like it's just walked out of the factory there. Same again, cameras in place, everything nice and tidy. Couple of little stripe marks on the business end of the vehicle here. Obviously this is where it gets loaded in and out. But just be aware of that. But our parking sensors and reflectors are all in place and working, functioning adequately. While we're here, we'll just check the doors over. Doors are in good condition. We've got no major damage to them. I have just inquired. My ply liners are coming over on Friday to do the flooring for us. I'll get these door cards replaced as well because I've just noticed there's a little bit on there. But overall interior, no major damage there. No scuff marks or stripe marks. Everything is looking as should be. Ply lining will be completed on the floor, ready for the purchase. So the doors are operating and functioning as they should do. They lock in place and go back as they should. Light cluster on the passenger side is all intact. We've got no moisture, no cracks, no damage. A little bit of residual glue there. We'll get that clay barred off and polished up. Rear bumper on the passenger side is all nice and tidy. No damage to note there. And then same again as we scan across the vehicle on the side loading passenger side. So side loading door itself is nice and tidy. Once again, no dints or scrapes. All functions as should, locks in place as it should do. Overall, lovely and clean across the passenger side as well. Just to show you the passenger side tyre. Lovely and tidy there. Passenger side door, all intact, no damage to note, no scuffs or scrapes. No door jar alleviations where it's been opened into another vehicle or wall. Wing mirror housing's all intact, lovely and tidy, glasses all intact, and same again with the front arch there, side repeater, everything looking good. Once we've got a moment, what we'll do is we'll jump into the vehicle, we'll check over all of the internal functions and operations. Door card itself is free for any damage, all the buttons are in place, we've got no worn edges or broken areas there, everything looking good. Original flooring, no holes in it, no wear marks. Same again with the passenger seat there, no rips, frays or wear, everything in great condition. And same again with our dashboard there, normally looking for a couple of stripe marks here and there. Everything looks nice and tidy. We'll take a moment, I'll just pop the bonnet open, show you the vehicle dry. Just got to figure out exactly where, each one's a science lesson. There we are. So here's our engine bay on the vehicle. Just get this locked in place. That'll do. So looking across here, we've got no moisture, no overpour on the oil chamber there, no major damage or missing bits. That's just where I've washed it and it's dripped off the bonnet. But overall nice and tidy. Most importantly, we'll see it running, so I'll jump into the front here. Driver's door card, all intact, no missing cracked buttons, everything working as it should do. There we go. Same again with the driver's seat there, all in great condition. Overall, no damage to note. Original flooring, have to excuse my footprints in there, but there's no rips or wears in there. As we jump into the vehicle itself, gear gate is all intact, we've got no damage to note, no missing parts. Same again with the handbrake gaiter. All of our original infrastructure is in place. 12 volt USB-C and USB. Looking across while we're here, I'm going to start the vehicle up, make sure it's fault free. Just give it a moment. I'll just close this door so it doesn't keep shouting at us. Right, so we're just going to start the vehicle now. Starts on the nose, no problems there. As you can see, it is fault free. It's just letting you know that I haven't put my seatbelt on. I'm not moving the vehicle, I'm just starting it. Looking across while we get some oil around the engine, let it warm up. I'm going to jump in here, test out the audio system. So we'll just check the DAB. Yep, stereo's working as it should do, that's all good. Climate control systems, let's turn the fans on maximum, just make sure they're working as they should, and the aircon. Yep, so blower fans are all working. I'm going to slowly turn them down just so we can check they function on all levels. Yep, that's all working. You've also got your heated wing mirrors in here as well. We'll turn all that off for now, we don't need any of that on while we're in here. Nice and tidy overall. Centre console is in great condition. Same again with our steering wheel, no broken buttons or missing bits. And then as we get here, we'll just check the revs, make sure the engine's doing what it should. Lovely, nice and responsive on the revs there. Amazing. Right, so we'll just take a moment, I'll show you around the engine while it's running. As you can hear, we've got no squealer belts, no knocking noises. No moisture or coolant issues, no oil anywhere. You see the belt down there whirling away. Overall, lovely tidy vehicle, couple of minor touch-ins for us to do, and that bumper repair, the ply lining will be completed. But that will conclude our video of the Ford Transit Courier. Thank you ever so much for your time. If we are all happy to proceed, we'll get the ball rolling on the MOT and service for you. Thank you ever so much and have a great day. Cheers now, bye-bye.